like to welcome everybody here to Woodbridge High School. It's at midfield at the 50-yard line of the brand new turf field that was just installed a few weeks ago. I want to introduce the people at the dais. To my far right, Vice Principal Tom Perry, Athletic Director Joe Ward, the great Principal Glenn Lotman, the great Superintendent Bob Zaga, Dr. Bob Zaga. To my left, First Ward Councilwoman Nancy Drum, Fifth Ward Councilwoman Debbie Meehan, Councilwoman at Large Lisbeth De Jesus, the guy running the project for us from Town Hall side, Chris Costi, from the Board of Ed, also a Recreation Department, Brian Molnar, and Assistant Principal Chris Chiara. Thank you all for coming out here as we welcome the new turf field. Now, I'll tell you a story. Back when I first became mayor in November of 2006, I came to a game here. It was Colonia Woodbridge. I think it was either the Wednesday before Thanksgiving or the Friday before that. And the place was an absolute mess. The field was awful. The stands were awful. They probably should have been condemned a couple of years earlier. The place just looked absolutely terrible. So I made up my mind then that the first thing we would try to work on, or among the first things, would be to replace this field. I didn't think of turf back then. I just thought of doing something. It turned out to be our first ever turf field. Now we've got 9. We've got 3 at each high school, football/soccer and baseball and softball at each of our 3 high schools. This being the oldest, it was getting time to replace it, so we started the project to do that back about 6 months ago, and today we have an absolutely beautiful product here for the student athletes of Woodbridge High School and really for the entirety of the Woodbridge community. So I want to thank everybody who was responsible for making this project happen. It's great for the school budget because, first of all, the town paid for it, which is good. That keeps the money out of their budget, but more importantly, when the field is turf, there's no paying for grass cutting or lining the fields or seeding or watering or anything like that. So it's very, very cost effective for the school district. I'd now like to ask the the superintendent of the Great Woodbridge Township School District, and a relationship between the town and the school board that I think is unrivaled anywhere in the state, certainly, if not the country. We do so many great things together by cooperating and getting along. The Board of Ed, the town council, you see board members here, council members here, you see the mayor here, the superintendent here. That doesn't happen in the majority of school districts throughout the state of New Jersey, but it's happening here. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Bob Zaga.
Thank you very much. About 10 years ago, this is where it all began. Our very first cooperative project with the Board of Ed in the town was Woodbridge High School football field. Since then, in the past 10 years, we've put almost $30 million into the schools from the town. And it's no coincidence that we have the best athletic facilities here at Woodbridge High School in the state of New Jersey. We have the best students here at Woodbridge High School in the state of New Jersey, and we have the best mayor here in Woodbridge Township, John McCormick. Thank you to the Board of Education, thank you to the Town Council for cooperating to make all of us proud. We're just happy to be part of it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doc. Now I'd like to introduce the principal of Woodbridge High School, Glenn Lotman.
Thank you very much. I'd like to thank Mayor McCormick, the entire Town Council, of course Dr. Zaga and our Board of Education for always putting our students first. Both Dr. Zaga and Mayor McCormick said that things like this happen because of the great relationship our Town Council and the school board have. I have friends who are principals in other districts, some in other states, and I often brag about the relationship we have, our school board, with the Town Council, and they think I'm making it up. Then I show them pictures like this, and they know I'm telling the truth. So, again, Board of Education, Dr. Zaga, Town Council, Mayor McCormick, thank you so much for always putting our students first. And to our students, I have 2 words for you. Welcome home.
I'd now like to ask Board of Ed member Brian Molnar if you'd like to say a few words.
Thank you, Mayor. The mayor talked about when he first got elected in 2006 and came in and, started working on projects like that. When I first got elected to the board in 2005, I remember one of the first things I did as a board member was I came to this field, and when I think of that old grass field, there was a big lump of dirt in the middle. They tried to crown it. That was a disaster. And through the years, just looking at this facility, you guys have a complex that rivals any D3 school in New Jersey or the country. So on behalf of the Board of Ed and the Recreation Department, because our youth sports, they do use this field a lot. Just a big thank you to the mayor and to Dr. Zaga and the administration here at Woodbridge High School for working with us and getting this done, because at the end of the day, it's all giving you guys the best facility that we could give you, to play on, so, and to be safe. So enjoy the field, take care of it, and thank you again.
Thank you, Brian. I want to thank all the student athletes that are out here, football players, soccer players, but especially the cheerleaders for that lovely banner that you put up saying Mayor John McCormick. All right, one time, Woodbridge is the best town around. Let's hear it. Go. Woodbridge is the best town around.